Welcome back, Slotcar family, and another video on slotcardude. This is the video of the UK Slotcar Festival with all the tech news, what I found interesting that I want to share with you, things that I saw there that are either test shots or new features that will be on the market soon.
I'm the dude. So that's what you call me, that or his dudeness or duder or, El Duderino.
So let's start right away with Steph's wheels. I already mentioned it in my video where I showed my haul. Steph wheels came out with magnesium racing rims, which are the lightest on the market at the moment, with only 0.65 grams per wheel per rim, which means you've got 1.3 grams mounted on the axle just with the rims. Of course, they show a lot of different cars where rims have been already replaced or put on. Very nice examples. Of course, the variation of rims that they offer is just massive. If you haven't known, just check it out. They are available in Europe or mainland Europe, for example, with Slotcar Union online. And there's one or two more shops, online shops that have it. Unfortunately, not yet in Germany, Austria. Steve is working on that. So let's see what he comes up with. And of course, I couldn't pass by without leaving him a slotcardude sticker there. Here we have the wheels in detail one more time. If you have already looked or watched my whole video, you probably know those wheels. Yes, that's exactly the magnesium wheels that just were released shortly before the UK Slotcar Festival. It is those rims that only weigh 0.65 grams per rim, the lightest on the market at the moment, in case I haven't mentioned that before. The reason why, we'll have a look at that in a second. Let me just get a little closer. Yes, here we go. You see that those rims look like a Swiss cheese because material was just taken out wherever possible. Magnesium is already a very lightweight material, and having all those holes on the rims just makes them a lot lighter. It does not interfere with their smoothness of running at all. They are balanced, believe it or not, because they come out of the CNC machine. So this is something very special. Now, for the 1 to 24 lovers, I found something on the UK Slotcar Festival that was unique, very unique in my eyes, in my mind. It is not that somebody painted legs and bodies very nicely. It is actually the chassis and the parts underneath those beautiful, beautiful painted bodies. Now, it is a company out of Germany. Sorry, it is a company out of Italy. They're going to kill me for that. It's a company based in Italy that produces those kits. I actually got two unpainted ones for myself. There are only the GT40 and the Ferrari 330 P4 bodies available at the moment, but as you can see, there are more bodies already in the pipeline to come out, like the Porsche Carrera C6 here or the Lotus 40 that we've just seen before. This is what the box looks like, the unpainted Lexan body in it, and all the parts that you need to build one of those cars. You've got a Lexan body and a 3D printed chassis. Now, why is that chassis so special? First of all, they're using parts from BRM, which means BRM rims, the BRM motor, and I think also the BRM axles. The chassis is actually a replica of the Ruskit Pan Racing chassis or the Carrera Racing Pan chassis. They look exactly the same. The only difference is this is the modern version, which means it's 3D printed, and the modern version does implement some technical features that you can see here when you look at the underside of the chassis. Those 3 brass screws will allow you to adjust the float on the chassis. I will do a review on that chassis in a separate video. It is just somebody came up with an old-fashioned but new built chassis for 1 to 24 cars and for Lexan bodies. And this means that you can also put foam tires on those rims or rubber tires. Foamies will do an excellent job as this is totally lightweighted with a Lexan body and the 3D printed chassis. This is so lightweight, just a great thing. And I'm really looking forward to that. Here we are at the Scaleauto booth. We've got the new motor testers coming up. Then we have the 1 to 24 LMP bodies that are coming up. And to my surprise, on the right-hand side, yes, here, there is gonna be a new chassis. I think it's a new chassis for Formula One cars. Hard body, hard plastic Formula One cars. Now, this is going to be very interesting for all you F1 fans out there. Buy yourself a static plastic kit and you can put it on this metal chassis, Formula One metal chassis. Of course, new bodies, new liveries coming out as well. Plus, we have new or old or new old bodies coming up. They are also doing like a high performance brand where we have the Porsches, and here we have the well-known LMP cars from Scaleauto already in 1 to 32, and also those some of test shots of bodies that are still to come out yet, that are still to be presented. Now, it wouldn't be Spain if there wouldn't be rally cars to come up as well. And yes, this is my personal favorite there on the right-hand side, the Porsche, the Audi Quattro, the short version. It's the S1 coming up, and this is definitely something to look out for. More test shots of rally cars, and yes, there are also a few Porsches in the pipeline, as you can see from Scaleauto. Now, on the previous part, you could also see the Scaleauto Fly chassis that are done. If you like this kind of content, please leave a like. If you want to get informed when I issue new videos, feel free to subscribe to my channel. It's free of charge. Leave comments, share, tell others. Just feel free to stroll around in my channel, ask questions, all slot car related. You ask them, you get an answer. No problem. Now, another interesting thing was that right next to the Scaleauto booth, there was an 4-lane AFX track. And by talking to the guys, AFX will be distributed in Europe by Scaleauto, Quick Crack, all the same. Here we are at Scalextric. They were also displaying their collector's boxes. The Batman box, for example, the Ken Miles box to be seen here. Now the BMW M3 box. So a lot of nice cars and sets coming up here. Here we have a Brabham F1 and can't remember what the blue car was, sorry guys. Then there is a skid chicane from Scalextric coming up, which means they are coming out with a new track part, which is a slippery skid chicane to be seen here with two of their LMP cars. So this is a feature that's going to come out. For me, the star of the show was this super van, the Ford Transit super van, to be issued to come out by Scalextric. This car looks stunning if you have it right in front of you. It looks even better than here on the video, believe me. That was something very surprising, and I have to say I'm really tempted to order that car as well. Ooh, really have to hold back myself now. Last but not least, here is the news corner of Fly. Now, if you watch closely, top left is the Tolman Hart Formula One car with two rear wings. And just below it, you have the Porsche 924 that I just recently purchased. That's a Falcon mold. Falcon used to be a brand of Fly, and I think they're coming back with the Porsche 924, which is great news if you ask me. Now, below that, you see a few rally cars and also not new, but still good is the Alfa Romeo, the Lancia Stratos, and of course the Porsche Renault 5 Turbo. So all good cars that are still there and are gonna come out in new liveries. That was it with the news. Hope you liked it. I just wanted to share what popped into my eye at the show. Probably I did not see everything, but again, I tried to share with you what jumped at me and what really fuzzled me a lot. Thank you guys for watching, and as always with Slotcardude, don't forget, there is more to come.